Omar, it's UB, and I am back with another video. I must apologize for last week. I know I got disgusting and dirty and quite scandalous in my video, but I was extremely horny, and I needed to work out that sexual frustration. A lot of people actually loved the video. They thought it was hilarious, and I was like, most of that shit was off the cuff. I have no idea where all those nasty, disgusting, heinous things came from, but it was apparently in here. By the time you watch this video, it has been about 1 year since I came out. I came out on December 4th. It's been a year since I told someone that I like guys, and since I've been completely out in public. One thing I was gonna do is kind of do a year in review, and it's something I learned every single month about being an out gay man, and it's gonna be really interesting. So we'll start from January. So basically what I learned in January was to talk about my sexuality. I spent so long not saying anything about my sexuality, not speaking on it, not telling anybody about it, because I was so afraid of being judged and so afraid that people would react such a negative way. And since I came out, that's not really happened at all. I mean, there's been some people who don't necessarily talk to me about it or don't understand it, but my reaction has been mostly positive. A lot of it's been like, I've always known, I've always kind of wondered, or I don't care. You're gay, it's fine. You like men, it's cool. Talk about your sexuality, celebrate it. Really, just, you have to have conversations with people who are of your own sexuality and who are of a different sexuality, so you can understand where they're coming from and they can understand where you're coming from. Just really talk to people about your sexuality. That was the big thing that I had to learn to do, and start talking about guys I was attracted to. It was something that took me a while. Now I'm pretty open. February is when I fell for my first guy. I know it moved kind of fast, but I met someone and I really liked him. We had a very strong connection, and I cared deeply for him. We catch up from time to time, but I fell for a guy. We started a relationship, and I realized the feelings that I had for another man are natural, and I can have a mutual romantic relationship with someone of the same gender as mine, and I shouldn't worry about what other people will say. I should just go with it. The feelings are natural, let me go with it. It was cool, having that happen. So yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. I kind of miss him, I'm not gonna lie. We had fun together. In March, I learned a trick. I learned if you put your thumb between your palm and squeeze down on it, it combats your gag reflex. I learned a couple tricks of the trade in terms of, oh my gosh, it was a blast. It really was. Yeah, but use that trick. If you have trouble giving head, literally put your thumb in your palm, squeeze on it, and your gag reflex gone. Trust me. Even if you want to just brush your tongue, it works just fine. But yeah, also works good with deep throating too. In April, I learned to share. Not share with just my friends, but share with my family. April is when I came out to my mom, and that was one of the scariest moments of my life, and it ended up being one of the most anticlimactic moments of my life. It was totally fine. There was no bad blood or no issues. It was just like, yay, you like men? Kind of always known. Just live your life, boo. It's fine. But share it with your family when you're ready. Don't just spring this onto somebody, because it can turn out to be very negative. I know I've talked to a couple people. A lot of you guys have reached out since I posted that coming out video. Talk to me about your coming out experiences and wanting to come out to your family. I did it when I was damn good and ready. My parents responded in a very positive way. I got lucky with that. Don't gauge my reaction and my perception with how your parents may receive it. It may be a little bit different. There's certain situations that may be a bit different. But what I learned is that I have to talk to my family, talk to my friends, and be honest with them about who I am. I shouldn't hide the fact that I'm gay. I shouldn't hide the fact that I like men. It's a part of my life. It will always be a part of my life. I'll be bringing boyfriends home from now on instead of girlfriends. I'll be making out with a guy. I mean, be having conversations about LGBT rights, because it directly applies to me and it affects me. And I need to share that with my family. You have to talk to them. But when you're ready and when they're ready. May was when my first relationship with the man fizzled out. It taught me about distance and trying to foster a relationship. It was a bit difficult. I mean, it wasn't that difficult because, like I said, it was very mutual. But I still cared about him. I still care about him. I mean, he's dope. June was one of the hardest months for me personally. I had such a positive reception and such a positive reaction about coming out. And June reminded me that people will not agree with you. People will hate you for simply being who you are. I'm responding to Orlando, which was, I remember waking up and literally crying the whole entire day, because that I came face to face with my insecurities about my sexuality. To those people who were in Orlando who were murdered, being just celebrating, they were in their safe space and someone intruded on that. It was hard. We've made a lot of strides. We have gay marriage. We have some protection for LGBT people, but we're still being victimized and being physically harmed and murdered for literally being ourselves. To be totally honest with you, almost made me want to go back in the closet for a little bit. But I remember later that day, what I learned is no one is gonna hurt me and no one's going to take my sexuality away from me. I'd rather die being who I am and die being honest with myself. And to those who perished in the Orlando shooting, my heart still is with you. It was one of those moments where it stung. It stung really bad. Every time I've went to a gay club, every time I went to a gay event, I've still been cautious about, and it sucks, but they're heroes and they're angels now, so you know, they're angels. July taught me about anal care. I had to get a system and get all that going and knowing where and what to do and how my butthole's gonna look. July was a great time. And it was also my birthday day that month. So yeah, fun times there, fun times. August taught me to celebrate. August taught me to revel in my sexuality and really appreciate it, because August was Pride Month. August was my very first Pride. I think that is probably one of the happiest days of the year and probably one of the happiest days of my life. I never felt so accepted and at home and just so free to be at Pride and to be completely comfortable. And there's people who are gay, bisexual, lesbian, transgender, agender, non-binary conforming, demisexual, pansexual. This is my community. These are my brothers and sisters. This is my family. There was such an overwhelming amount of love and acceptance and beauty there. And I remember the first day, it almost brought me to tears, because I never felt that with my sexuality. I never felt that acceptance. And it was fun. Of course, I was wasted the entire time. It was a hot ass mess. It was such a special moment just to go from about a year ago prior to being so stressed out by my sexuality and not wanting to reveal it, to a year later, I'm celebrating who I am. I'm out there waving a pride flag, singing to Beyonce, celebrating with the parade, and celebrating my community. It was one of the best moments of my life, and I cannot wait for Pride 2017. It's going to be one of the most amazing moments. September taught me, you shared this with your friends. You shared this with your family. It's time for you to share your sexuality with the world. September is when I made my coming out video, and it was just, I don't know what prompted it. I just sat down in front of a camera and I started talking, and I wanted to be honest. I was tired of just hiding it, because I wanted to have conversations about being Black and gay, falling in love, and the first time bottoming, and my first time coming out. And I decided to share that with the world. People have reached out to me and sent me messages that have made me so proud, have touched my heart. One has actually even made me cry. I was at work and I got it. I'm not gonna share this person's name. He was able to come out because he saw my video, and I will forever be grateful for that. There are some friends who still pick fun. They're like, you didn't share this with us, but you shared it with the world, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, but a lot of good came out of that one video. It has completely shifted my channel, and it's completely shifted my life, and I am thankful with sharing that for the world. I really am. October taught me that the dating scene just depends on how you are. Dating is hard. It can be fun if you make it fun. It can be shit if you make it shit. And it's been a roller coaster. I'm gonna do probably a full video on dating and just the dates I've went on. And it's never been any bad dates, but it's just never panned out anywhere. Dating as a gay male, a gay Black male actually, is just shit. I love being gay. I love being LGBT, but God, I fucking hate men, because men are just trash. Hey, maybe I need to focus on myself instead of putting time and effort into a relationship all the time. I think what November taught me to mend relationships that I fucked up. And Omar is not perfect. Omar gets on here and makes fun and do all that stuff, but I'm not perfect and I make a lot of mistakes. And it taught me that I needed to start healing. I healed a fucked up relationship, and I'm so happy for it. November taught me a lot about healing and really moving forward. And in December, what I learned is that who I am, what I do, and my sexuality is natural, it's amazing, and that I love myself. I really do. I really do love myself. I think for the first time in a long time, I can look in the mirror and accept myself and not feel like I want to be something else or I want to be someone else. I love who Omar is. I love who the person staring back in the mirror is. I may not always like myself, but I'm always going to love myself. That's something that's no one can take away from you. I mean, just knowing that I'm finally comfortable and confident in who I am, and I may be down on myself and may be self-deprecating, but in the end of the day, I know who I am. Having self-acceptance is something that's beyond words. It's beyond something that you could buy. It's invaluable. It truly is, and I love me. I really do. That's all I can really say. I love Omar. But the final thing I have to say is thank you. Thank you so much. The messages that you sent me, the comments that you guys leave, it has really changed my outlook on my sexuality. There's people who commented such nice things and such sweet things, and it's made me really not just want to do YouTube, but to continue to live my life and to be completely carefree and self-loving. Every time I feel down, I think about people who said that I've helped them and that they couldn't have done something if I haven't seen my video. I mean, it's something. YouTube has provided so much for me, and I'm the smallest YouTuber ever. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers, but the subscribers that I do have, you guys don't understand how much you mean to me. You're my friends. You've helped me tremendously, and I can't even put into words how thankful I am for you guys. I promise I won't let you guys down. I really won't. Omar loves you guys. That's my video for the week. I know it's cheesy. I know it's a little weird, but I mean, I really wanted to make this video. After my, literally my complete, me being a hoe last week, I needed to be a little bit more wholesome today. Make sure to follow me on my social media links below. It's Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, and Instagram. I want you guys, who came out recently, who came out years ago, make a response to this video and then just send it to me in a message. I would love to get to know that. I would love to get to know your story. But that's it. The sun is setting, my lighting is going away, and I need to probably take a nap because I'm exhausted. But thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for following me. Thank you guys so much for messaging me. Thank you guys so much for the nice comments. I will be here. I will still be making content that's going to make you laugh, that's going to inform you, and that's going to make you feel feels. So I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. 2017 is going to be bomb as fuck. So thank you guys so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And until next time, Omar out.